So my name is Cristo Bowers, and I'm going to perform a clairvoyant investigation or look at the energy field of Oprah Winfrey. Now, over the last couple of days I've had an opportunity to look through various parts of her energy field, or her auric structure as I refer to it. And there are a few major points I'd like to share with you that I think are really important in understanding who she is as an individual in this world. Basically the energies that she is demonstrating here in materiality. When I first look through her eye chakras, what I see is the archetype of the one who is gathering together those individuals who will transform human consciousness, or the consciousness of the collective. And the exact image that I see when I look through her eyes is basically of her reaching through the collective and gathering to her individuals that she either sees as currently changing the collective consciousness or who has the potential to transform the global consciousness. Now, this is actually quite a fantastic energy to carry in her system, or to have demonstrated through her energy field. Really, what she is able to do through bringing these individuals to her is to totally transform the collective consciousness. Now, I've been thinking about this particular energy for a while and how it demonstrates through her system. I'm not gathering this information from any particular source. I'm just looking at her energy field and seeing the images that I'm able to gather through my search through her field to help you and me both better understand who she is in the world. Now, I do know that I've seen bits and pieces of the Oprah Winfrey television show. And what is amazing to me is that if you look at this, the archetype of the one who goes out into the collective and gathers people together who she believes can transform human consciousness, you'll start to get a clearer perspective of what's happening when she brings somebody either onto her show or into her field and energetically supports them. What she is literally doing is bringing those energies, or bringing those individuals forward to put them in front of the collective consciousness to basically demonstrate what they're able to do, their inherent qualities, their inherent talents and abilities. And from what I'm seeing, I'm confident that she is looking for those individuals who are most capable of transforming the collective consciousness. Now, when I go up and look into her primary chakra, which is her primary archetypal energy, which is located between the 8th and 9th chakras, what I'm able to see is the archetype of the one who reaches out into the collective and brings individuals to her, empowers them, and sends them back out into the collective. Now, you can see the relationship between the energies that she's demonstrating through her eye chakras, which she's scouring really those individuals in the collective who are able to transform and mold, again, the collective consciousness, or to raise it to higher levels of expression. Now, when I look at, again, her primary archetypal energy, which is located between the 8th and 9th chakras, literally, what I'm seeing is the one who goes and gathers individuals to her, empowers them, and then sends them back out into the world to act as agents of transformation. Now, this is actually, I think, a really fantastic energy to carry. And I think, again, when you look at the individuals that she has supported over time, and I only know of one, but I'm confident for those individuals who have studied her, who've actually followed her over a period of time, that you could either write in or email me or share it through the comments section how you actually see these energies playing out through her person. I would be really interested in hearing that. But again, I know of at least one person that she has supported and brought forth, and this individual was Eckhart Tolle. And so as far as I understand, she brought him forth to sort of help promote him. But if you look at it at a physical level, when she invites somebody onto her show or into her field, or she's supporting him, what she is literally doing is transferring some of her fame, some of her energy to that person to empower them and to send them back out into the collective to act as agents of transformation. I think it is really clearly demonstrated in the type of work and in the various forms of work that she is currently undertaking at a global level. You know, when I look through Oprah Winfrey's auric field at the lower level, actually the chakras 1, 2, and 3, what I'm seeing is that they are primarily cleared out, which is really quite significant from a clairvoyant perspective, especially my perspective when it comes to, normally what happens is that the bulk of humanity carries disruption in the first, second, and third chakras. And so to actually encounter somebody who seems to be pretty clear is quite significant. There's also another significance that when I actually engage this energy through clairvoyance, what I'm able to see or hear is that she believes that everybody deserves to have a place of safety, physical safety and emotional safety, in which they can be presented with opportunities for personal growth and well-being. And this is quite significant because, again, just given the total aggregate of the energies that I'm seeing so far, she is acting as an agent of global transformation at a physical as well as at a emotional and spiritual level. You know, again, I was talking about the first, second, third chakras and how humanity carries their bulk of their disruption in those centers. Now, what happens is that these energies generally get passed on from generation to generation, and they just keep on spreading out into the collective. The great thing about the work that Oprah Winfrey is doing is that from the first, second, third chakra perspective, she is actually creating a physical place and an emotional place of safety in which individuals can begin to heal. Now this is fantastic because as these people are able to enter into this environment, what happens is that if they're caught early enough, they do not carry the imprints of the negative experiences that most people carry in their fields, and so they have basically a head start. They come out of the world basically untouched or unscathed in the way that we normally understand our first, I'm going to say 10 to 15 years of experience. And I think that's significant because she is literally transforming lives. And energetically, she's transforming the lives of those individuals that the first set of individuals will come in contact with or give birth to later in life. So what this means is that over the course of Oprah Winfrey's life, in regard to the first, second, and third chakras, what she has ultimately realized is that people need a place of safety. People need a safe harbor to a physically safe place up to an emotionally safe place where they are actually able to be taught to develop their person to be able to demonstrate who they are in the world. And so she has taken ultimately this realization or this belief system that says everybody deserves an opportunity to have those fundamental aspects of their needs met. You know, like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You have food, shelter, water, safe emotional environment, and ultimately to be recognized and honored for who you are. And when I look at the work that Oprah Winfrey has done on her first, second, and third chakras, literally she has come to the conclusion that everybody needs this. And so what she is doing is working in the world to basically bring physical, emotional safety to individuals and to also educate them to become the best person they can be. And this actually, again, acts as a transforming agent, or acts to transform the collective consciousness, which is really significant because, again, under normal circumstances, you have individuals who basically pass on their emotional disruption, their sense of not belonging. They've been dishonored by their culture. And so these are the things that they pass on to their children. But given the creative space that Oprah Winfrey is carving out for these individuals, literally she's able to transform their consciousness And by doing so, she's able to transform the consciousness of every individual that this person will eventually come to contact with, including the children that will be born to these individuals that she's working with.